I think without coaches, like advice and like support, I definitely would not have, been where I am today. And with the history and science department, I had no idea that I could be pre-med with studying, like different non-traditional STEM departments. So I'm like very grateful for both parties of being as a pre-medical student athlete.
It takes a special person to be able to balance being a Division I volleyball player. And of course, the most important reason why she is at Harvard is for her education. And so I guess it's important to talk about the balance. And when you talk about a student athlete, I think Sandy's that true definition of that word, student athlete, because she's very diligent in the classroom and she is very passionate about her degree and her career path.
I think this idea of tools is really important. I mean, a lot of people think that, going to college, going to school is about just learning the content, learning stuff, learning facts, learning formulae. But what we're talking about here is the fact that a big part of going to college and becoming educated is about like learning how to handle yourself in situations, learning what you're capable of, learning how to manage people, learning how to communicate. These are skills.
First and foremost, we're Harvard students, and it's a part of our role as Harvard students to contribute to society somehow. And I think with, history of science is such a, extensive department that there's such a variety of classes that we can take. And I think with also like volleyball, I've learned like leadership skills and, communication skills, all like things that are very important for being like leaders in society. And I think both history and science and volleyball has given me like a very wide range of tools to use in that sense.
So what's important is not only what the student brings to the experience of being an athlete or to the classroom, but that there's a healthy culture in both of these parts of the campus, that the coaches respect the academics and that the professors in the departments respect their student athletes and respect all that the efforts they're putting into keeping the balance, and that there's mutual good communication and respect on both sides.
They need to enjoy this sport that they love, because they're at Harvard for an education. So if they can get on the court and pour their heart out, something they love, I would hope that they would just get a nice workout, go back and thrive in academics. So if we can maintain that balance for that success to happen in both worlds, it's a special thing.
Our coach lets us, leave practice 20 minutes early so we have time to, shower and have a good meal before our next 3-hour lab at night. And I think, those little things really make a difference in our academic experience at Harvard. And same thing with the history and science department. Sometimes we have to leave on a Thursday for a weekend tournament. And
I remember.
Yeah, and through my experience, everyone's been so understanding. And I think, it's really important for having our athletics and academics understanding each other for us to have like the best experience possible at Harvard.
I think and I hope that they take these daily lessons. They really work hard, incredibly hard, and they take these lessons and they'll go on to life lessons outside the walls of Harvard.